Hawkins Combo Radio, guys. If you're
Good,
new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button.
good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whichever applies.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So let's talk about something very controversial about Ruiz Jr.'s coach saying that Joshua should not do a direct rematch. Hmm. 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 Manny Robles, a guy who has been training Andrew Jr. for some time now, I think for a couple of years, I guess. Andrew Jr. has actually trained with a lot of trainers. He trained with Freddie Roach in the past, as well with Abel Sanchez. Manny Robles now is the head coach in his team. So he's saying that, he says, I quote, "In my opinion, he feels a direct rematch that's better. And they already did 2 fights in a row. It was 15 weeks of work," said Robles to ESPN Deportes. "If I were Joshua's coach, I would ask him to take a break. Wait a year, choose to fight with someone else, and do 1 or 2 more fights before fighting with Ruiz." And it continues. "My duty as a coach is to keep him grounded on the floor, talk to him, and not lose ground or humility. Keep his feet on the ground. Let's enjoy this for a few days and weeks. Enjoy it with the media and then work. The commitment is bigger. The responsibility is bigger," stated Manny Robles. Can you digress that first before I actually go to the last quote?
Yeah, personally, I think that I would prefer, I personally would prefer Joshua to take a fight in between.
Against who? A bomb or what?
I mean, whew, it would be a lesser fight.
But what
A
would
lesser
Joshua
caliber
what
fight.
would Joshua learn from that fight? This is what I'm saying. This is what would he learn from fighting a bomb now?
Well,
Because he still don't have that title, and he just imagine he mentally, okay, he's really down like we already suggested he is. Okay,
Yeah.
then he gets beat by that bomb.
Well, if he's mentally down and if he's mentally down, then maybe he gets beat right by Ruiz.
Well, it's better to get beat by Ruiz again than to get beat by another bomb.
Well, that's a good point.
You know,
That's a
like
good point.
it's better to get beat by Royce again than to get beat by on an unknown bomb. People will say, "Well, we told you guys Joshua is a bomb," because right now he's mentally down, but he definitely will regain his strength back. But according to Manny Robles, he's saying that, in my opinion, he is the right rematch. That's better, and he already did 2 fights in a row. He's saying that Andrew still has the advantage because he's ready to fight in a row, and it was 15 weeks of work. 15 weeks of work, meaning they weren't just training for Joshua. They already were training. They already fought. What was his name? Was no Ustina? No. Dimitrenko.
Dimitrenko, yeah, something like that.
So they got a Joshua fight. He said, "If I were Joshua's coach, I would ask him to take a break." Man, Joshua don't need a break. Giving
You don't
Joshua
need
a
a
break,
Yeah,
giving
you
Joshua
don't need a break.
giving Joshua a break, we only leave him out of the game. We only make him less motivated than he already is. 6 months is enough to train and to get in shape. He's already in shape anyway, but to lose some of those muscular physique that he has. Listen, I like Joshua better when it was below 230. No, not 230, below 240.
Yeah.
When the weight he fought Dillian Whitehead was one of the best weight I've ever seen him in.
Yes, perfect.
You know, but ever since fighting Klitschko, you know, before he fought Klitschko, he was so big, like so huge, and really looked like a tank. But that tank needs some gas in it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have some gas in it, because you know it takes some energy away from you,
Yeah.
all those muscles start taking away stuff from you. Yeah, I liked him better when he was below 240, I guess. Maximum
Yeah,
240 is enough.
yeah, 240 is enough.
Above that, it will take a lot of things away from him, especially get him tired even more because it's not. Listen, after boxing, you can grow. I know Joshua after boxing will still look in shape and look like a tank.
Yeah,
We know that because he's a guy who is very athletic and he's not a guy who's gonna go and balloon up like Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury we know without boxing he will balloon up again.
yeah.
You know that guy has no motivation, no dedication. I mean, Tyson Fury is not even. Listen, he's not really an athlete.
Well, getting back to Joshua,
Yeah.
the options.
And the rich coach saying that.
Yeah, Andy Ruiz's coach's statement. Getting back to that, yeah, just Joshua needs to get back in there to shake off whatever doubts he has. Now, there's two options. There's two possibilities. One is he should stay away from Ruiz because it's not only Manny Robles who said that. George Foreman said that. George Foreman said, "Listen, man, stay away from Ruiz. Stay away from Ruiz." That's one option. The other option, although that's not really an option, the other option is that Joshua's camp knows exactly what went wrong and they know how to correct it. If that is the case, that they know exactly what went wrong and they know how to correct it, then boom, straight back in there. They took the option to get back in there so fast that leads me to suspect and leads me to conclude that Joshua and his camp know exactly what went wrong and they know how to correct it. That is my position. Although, yeah, that's my position. Although they didn't really have much of a choice because if they didn't take the option for the rematch, then obviously, then you could end up in a situation like Lennox Lewis ended up in, where he was chasing, I think, who was it?
Ready Bo?
He was chasing Oliver McCall for around 2 years before he could get the rematch.
Yeah, that's true. They ended up knocking him out.
Yeah. So, you run the risk if you don't take the rematch.
Oliver McCall didn't actually want to fight.
No,
I mean, I think Ruiz trainer is happy that Joshua will be happy if Joshua don't take the rematch. They will be happy.
I think so.
Joshua should and must take the rematch. I don't care what anyone says. He must take the rematch. Okay,
well,
he's a must.
He has to take the rematch for commercial reasons, at least, even if or even for personal reasons. If he knows what went wrong, then and they know how to correct it. They feel they know what went wrong. They feel they know how to correct it. Then he has to take the rematch immediately.
What do you think went wrong? You yourself, just give your personal opinion.
My personal view, and this is obviously an opinion because I wasn't there, but clearly something went wrong prior to the fight. In the last week of the fight, there's been suggestions that something went wrong. Now, if that is the case, and I believe that is the case, something went wrong just prior to the fight. Last week of the fight, something went wrong. Now, if that is the case, and I do believe that is the case, then they know how to correct what went wrong. If that is true, that they know that something went wrong and they know how to correct it, then boom, an immediate rematch. Because we know for sure that was not the best Joshua. That's probably the worst Joshua we've ever seen. So it was not just that it wasn't the best Joshua, it's the worst Joshua we have ever seen. So clearly something was amiss. Now, if they know what went wrong and they know how to correct it, immediate rematch.
Yeah, Bob Harum, he's not just saying it. He's not saying the thing the same because he hates and the original, so he doesn't hate him. He's just saying it because of what's going on, you know what I mean? He knows, he may have seen Joshua fight before. Everybody else seen it.
They all saw that something wasn't
so
right.
People,
the haters say no, he was fine, everything was fine. He's just
even Deontay Wilder himself, he don't like Joshua. He talks shit about Joshua, is still not fully confident, or still don't believe that that was 100% Joshua.
I don't believe that was 100% Joshua. Who truly believes that was 100% Joshua? I don't even know if that was a 50%.
How can you get knocked down by Vladimir Klitschko, a heavy hitter, a guy who hits like a hammer? You get hit by Vladimir Klitschko, get knocked down, come back up, get hit again, but don't go up down, still fighting and stop him, and you get hit by I don't know, maybe it's just. Listen, we don't know what happened. We don't want to start to speculate, but we know that something went wrong and something wasn't right.
That was not. That was that. I don't even know if that was a 50% Joshua.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know either. Now he's saying that. Listen, Manny Robles, a native of Guadalajara, has accepted that the task is greater and they must keep their feet planted on the ground. Okay. He said, my duty as a coach is to keep him grounded on the floor, talk to him and not lose ground or humility. Keep his feet on the ground. Let's enjoy this for a few days and weeks. Enjoy it with the media and then walk. The commitment is bigger. The responsibility is bigger. And he also stated, continues saying that we knew that if we won the championship, if we pulled off the surprise, our lives would change, but in reality, you do not know to what extent this changes your life. By winning the championship fight, we are going to change the history of Mexican boxing. We wanted Mexico to have its first heavyweight world champion, but we never imagined ourselves that it would happen in this way. What are your thoughts on what Manny Robles?
Well, clearly they were expecting a tougher fight, a different fight, and they didn't get that tougher fight. They didn't get the fight they were expecting. They expected to go to war, whereas what we actually saw was a Joshua who just didn't turn up that night. So they got a victory which was far beyond. They got a result which was far beyond their expectations. That was on the outer edges of their dreams, the outer realms of possibility of their dreams, and that's why everybody was shocked. So if the Joshua that we know turns up, then I expect a different result.
That'll be very interesting, man. Him saying this is just to try to discourage Joshua, but maybe just saving Joshua from more embarrassment, like some people are saying. About we'll wait. No wala, we did, can't we?
We shall see.
Yeah, that's for sure, man. We did, can't we? That's all. So, thanks, guys. Like the video. If you like what we're doing right now, I'm right here with Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. Go subscribe to the channel right now, please. Go click that damn like, subscribe button, and support him. He's a very genuine guy, a very genuine gentleman. And yeah, you'll like it. You'll like it for sure. You like it. You like what you see. I mean, I liked it the first time, so yes, a lot of you guys who are intellectually endowed, like us, who like it. Some people who are just arrogant and talk too much and don't really know what direction in life they are heading to. We not like it because everything they see in someone is all they see is negativity.
Yeah.
When you don't talk about some certain fathers they tend to kind of misbehave, had like nuisance and baboons. But stay tuned, guys. We're coming very soon with another hit about Tyson, the GC King or Queen Fury against Tom, I'm not gay, Schwartz, okay? Stay blessed, stay humble, stay hungry, man. Right back. I love you, Japanese, man.